Good morning, classmates. Good morning, ma'am. My name is Edna C. Rosario from Base E2B. And I'm your reporter for today. And my topic is all about rules of volleyball. Um, in 1922, reaching over the net in any manner was prohibited. Back position player was prohibited from spiking when playing about back possession. The double foul was written in the rules. The center line was added as well as a scorer. It was necessary for one team to score two consecutive points to win if the score was tied at 14 by 14. In 1922, the first YMCA National Championship were held in Brooklyn, NY. 27 teams from 11 states were represented. Next is 1923. Ceiling height minimum was to be 15 feet. 6 players constituted a team and 12 a squad. Players were numbered. The team receiving the serve rotated clockwise. The right back player served. If a player touched the opponent's court in completing a play, it constituted a foul. In 1923, for Eastern Championship, Games was the 6th editions of the regional multi-sports event consisted between China, Japan, and the Philippines and was held from 21 to 25 May in Osaka, Empire of Japan. Next is 1924. In 1924, the net specifications were written in detail. 3 feet wide, 4-inch square mesh of number 30 brown thread. Canvas cover, top and bottom with 1/4 inches. Cable at top and 1/4 inches rope at the bottom. In 1924, at the first National Volleyball Tournament, the Philippine Normal School was the champion. 1925, the ball weight was changed to a range from 9 to 10 ounces. An umpire was added. A player could not leave the court without the referee's permission. The ball had to cross the net over the sidelines. A team was permitted 2 times out fair game. A 4x4 tie game was won by a team having a 2 points advantage instead of 2 consecutive points. In 1925, rules are changed again when a game is as close as 14 to by 14. A team no longer has to score 2 points in a row but must be ahead 2 points to win. Now each team must also take 2 timeouts per game. The ball weight changes from 9 to 10 ounces. In 1926, the court was measured to the outside edges of the lines. The net length was placed at 32 feet. A team that was reduced to less than 6 players would forfeit the game. In 1926, if a team less than 6 players, they lose before they begin. Next is 1928. 4 different sets of rules were published. The official rules simplified rules, modified rules for the playground, and rules for girls and women. Although the last three sets of rules were changed many times and had interest and support from various groups, the official rules are the only ones covered. In 1928, it becomes clear that there needs to be an agreement about rules and that tournaments should be created. So the United States Volleyball Association is formed. Next is 1932. The center line was extended indefinitely. Tip was put on the net over the sidelines. Times out were limited to 1 minute. A player could not interchange positions or move outside his understood playing areas. A player could go outside his court to make a play. In 1934, a 3 by 8 inches cable replaced the 1 by 4 inches cable in the top of the net. 3 by 8 inch cable replaced the 1/4 inch cable in the top of the net. In 1935, UP did not participate in the Big Three League because of mass intramurals at the State University. NU and UST held the meet with PEU, formerly Institute of Accounts, taking UP's place. In 1935, crosses were placed on the floor defining players' positions. All players were required to wear numbers on their shorts. It became a foul to deliberately screen an opponent from the server. Players could not leave their court unless the ball was on their side of the net. At this time, spikers would stand outside their court and wait till the ball was hit to the outside of the court and come running in with a one-leg take-off spike. And touching of the net was a foul. A play was not complete unless a player resumed normal control on the floor. Deliberate shouting and stamping the feet at an opponent was deemed unsportsmanlike. In 1937, a third contact ball driven into the net causing the net to contact the opponent was not a foul. A player could re-enter a game once. A substitute was no longer restricted from talking to his teammate until the ball was put into play. Multiple contacts were allowed in receiving a hard drive spike. In 1938, blocking was first included in the rules. In 1938, blocking was defined as impeding the ball at the net. A 1 of 2 man block was permitted providing the blockers play in adjacent position. In 1939, no changes occurred. In 1940, the official ball must be a 12-piece less leather-covered ball. In 1941, rules are reworded and clarified. In 1942, ball could be played with any part of the body from knees upward. The score of a forfeited game would be 15-0. In 1947, only the frontline players could interchange positions to make a two-man block. The numbers on players' shirts had to be 4 inches high. In 1948, the rules were clarified and rewritten to aid in interpretation. Blocking was defined and the service area stipulated as being the right third of the back line. Other items clarified where each player should be in his own area before the ball leaves. The server hands. Points made from wrong server were cancelled. Simultaneous hits by two players constituted one hit. Time out for rest was 1 minute. Time out for injury was 5 minutes. Time out between games was 3 minutes. And in 1949, the game was allowed to be played under a time limit of 8 minutes of ball and play time. The winner was to have a 20-point advantage after expiration of time, or 15 points. Whichever came first, a timekeeper was included as one of the official time out period for injury was reduced to 3 minutes. A 3-man block was made legal provided they were frontline players. In 1950, there should be Ryu warm-up. Time allowed substitutes. Clarification of what constituted a held ball included. The ball must be clearly batted. In 1951, the service area and the court width crosses were clearly defined. A backcourt spiker was allowed to spike the ball provided he remained in the backcourt. In 1952, any player was allowed to block at the net. A 7-foot line drawn back and parallel to the net as a restraining line for backcourt players blocking at the net. The restriction was lifted on players, leaving their position to perform any play except the backline spiker, a defensive player, when blocking, must indicate whether or not be touched the ball. The server was allowed to serve the ball from anywhere back of the service line. Teams were allowed to warm up during timeout for rest or for injury. The players were allowed to leave the court without the referee's permission. The coach, captain, or manager was allowed to call timeout. In 1953, the rubber ball was ruled legal. A substitute was allowed to re-enter the game twice instead of once. Players are allowed to use any part of the body to play the ball. The whole format of the rules was changed and each rule items was numbered from 1 to 75. Under major headings, errors and fouls were defined. In 1952, clarified the rule concerning players being in position until the ball was struck on the serve. A set of co-ed rules was adopted. An attempt to drop a standard set of rules failed due to the different style of play used by various groups. screening the serve was allowed. In 1955, the official rules came out in a new format with 5 men heading and 24 subtitles. For a cross-reference and coverage, a backline player was allowed to take off from in front of the 7-foot line but have to alight behind that line. Movement during a screen was allowed. In 1956, the players were allowed to stand anywhere in the court during the serve as long as they were in rotations order. Teams automatically changed courts during the third game of a match when one team reached end points or 4 minutes of playtime is expired. In 1956, the players were allowed to stand anywhere in the court during the serve as long as they were in rotation order. Teams automatically changed courts during the third game of a match when one team reached end points or 4 minutes of playtime expired. In 1957, there were no changes but various innovations were tried using a higher net. 21 and 50-point games, playing the bell of obstacles, playing all underhand balls with the first. In 1958, there were no major changes made. In 1959, players screening the serve were allowed to wave their hands and move during the serve. The umpire was given the authority to call ball handling errors and to keep time between games. In 1960, women's net height was lowered to 7 feet 4 inches. Teams were to ultimate the initial serve of each succeeding game in a match. In 1961, gloves were allowed to be worn during play. In 1962, clarification of timing rule and player possession. A player was not allowed to grab the officials' platforms to keep from going over the center line. In 1963, classification of the overlapping rules of player positions on the serve. In 1964, defined the method of service whereby a server could hit the serve from a toss by a teammate or from a bounce. In 1965, center line was limited only to the side of the court. A player could cross the assumed extension. If he did not attempt to play the ball, screening was made illegal. In 1966, the blocker's fingers were permitted to stray across the net inadvertently as long as they did not contact the ball or affect the play. In 1967, no changes made due to the widespread use of international rules. In 1968, an attempt was made to draw USBBA rules and international rules together, causing several major changes to be made. Definition of fouls changed to include ball handling errors. Ceiling minimum height was raised to 26 feet. Lines depicting the 10-foot serving area were added to the court. The server was required to toss the ball into the air when initiating the serve. The spiking line was moved from 7 feet to 10 feet back from the net. Blockers were allowed to reach across the net as long as they did not contact the ball until after the attacker had contacted it. One player from the rear could block, but at no time could there be more than 3 players deployed in position to block. Backline spikers were allowed to land in front of the spiking line as long as they left the ground behind it. The ball could not be played with any part of the body below the waist. In 1969, only frontline players were permitted to block. A team was limited to 12 substitutions per game. In 1970, numbers on uniforms must be 6 inches on the front, 3 inches on the back, and at least 4 inches above the waist. The center line was winded from 2 inches to 4 inches. Upon request by the referee, the umpire can call all violations not payable to the referee. The ball on the serve does not have to be tossed in the air before it is struck when player is injured. A substitute shall be put in without undue delay. Once a team has reserved the signal to take the court, the lineup cannot be changed. In 1974, Atini were added on the net. 1 balls with outside the sidelines play ended as soon as the ball was dead, rescinding the continuation rule. Players were allowed 3 entries starting counts as an entry per game, completing the 12 substitution rule. In 1976, adoption of the international rules and rules format, old numbering system, abandoned metric measurements, introduced metric needs, heights introduced, 2.43 m for men and 2.24 m for women. Center lines reduced to 5 cm. Atini moved to the sidelines based of 5 games. Determine the winner of a match. 6 substitution per 10 and 1 entry per player allowed. 6 substitution rule. Balls must be released before they were served. Balls hitting the ceiling or any other obstruction were dead. Blocks no longer counted as the first of attempts. 3 hits, double hits were prohibited on any type of dig rescinding. The hard-driven spike rule. In 1984, a play could make multiple contacts of a team's first hit if there was only one a team and there was no finger action on the ball. Blocking or stacking serve became illegal. In 1988, rally points scoring introduced for deciding games of 3 of 5 game matches. 7 points cap introduced for all games. Lee 7 to 16 wins any game. In 1960, attacking a serve ball is legal if the ball is not played entirely above the height of the net. Thank you po ma'am, thank you classmates, and God bless po.